Golly, that's good.
I haven't found my first Blanton's.
Wow. That's different. I really like that.
Peychauds or Peychauds or...
Yeah, now I'm gorgeous. Although probably fuzzier was better. Okay. So this is not what I expected. How's it going? Hey, it's World Rum Day, so we are doing a special Bourbcast to say hello to the world of rum. I'm not a huge rum drinker. Fiesel, hey, thanks for watching, buddy. I appreciate it. I don't know if you're a rum drinker. I'm not a huge rum drinker. I'm starting to try to get into it a little bit because, I don't know, that's kind of just where everything's going. It's starting to just branch out and do different things. And I tried a Jamaican rum recently that was okay. It tasted good and it hit all the right buttons, but it just wasn't bourbon, you know? So I'm kind of, if I'm going to move into rum, I want something that's going to satisfy. So I just wanted to celebrate a little bit. We did this with Gin Day. We tried a few different gins. Actually, we tried a lot of different gins. Yeah, I was able to get up and walk away from the table, though. Tonight, I've got 3 rums. Now, the star of the show is going to be this, the Bumbu. I've never had this before. It came highly recommended. I'm really looking forward to trying it. But I wanted to contrast it with another. This is kind of considered a spiced rum, but not really. So we'll get into this, but I wanted to contrast it with another spiced rum that I hear about a lot. A friend of mine really likes it. Hey, Joe, how are you? Not a fan of rum, Fees. Okay. That's all right. Well, I may not be either. We'll find out. A friend of mine really likes the Kraken. And other people in the household have drank the Kraken before. I just cracked the Kraken. Did you hear it? Sorry. Now I'm going to release the Kraken. I'm sorry. All right. So I'm not going to do a whole lot because that's not what it's about. I just want to try it. But I hear good things about the Kraken, and I hear terrible things about the Kraken. So this is a spiced rum. We have one that's coming up that's a very, very special rum. It's not the Bumbu. It's something else. That is not a spiced rum. It is I guess they would call it a Blanco rum, or maybe a silver rum. Blanco. I was right the first time. But we're going to give this a shot, all right? I didn't do any research on the Kraken. I did research on Bumbu. We'll talk about Bumbu in a minute. But rum can come from all sorts of different places. There's even places in the U.S. that make rum. But all throughout the Caribbean, Jamaica, all that. Big fans and big rum distillers. They've been around forever. So let's give this a little sniff. Spicy. It smells spicy. Spiced rum. Might be there's some cinnamon in that. I didn't expect that. Maybe a little bit of coconut or something sweet. I'm kind of getting bananas maybe a little bit. Maybe it's not coconut. Maybe it's bananas. Now, that's a little bit of both. It's a coconut banana. They both grow on trees. Why not? Banana nut. Banana nut bread. That would be good. I digress. All right. Again, this is just a sip. This is World Rum Day, and I want to celebrate a little bit. I don't want to go crazy, and I'll probably drink bourbon later on tonight anyway. So let's do this sip of the Kraken. If my name was Phil, it'd be Phil McCracken. I'm just so full of them. That's actually kind of good. I get toffee. I get coconut. I get coffee. I get coffee. Like a, I don't know, like a, what are they called? The latte. It's a little bit like a latte. I don't drink lattes, so I drink coffee. But I've had a latte. Don't like them. Anyway, too sugary. So the thing about rum is something that you can add coloring and you can add sweetness to it. It's not like a bourbon. A bourbon has very strict guidelines, and rum you can add stuff to. So some rums do have sugar added. They're made a lot out of sugar cane to begin with. That doesn't have to mean anything. I mean, corn is a starch, and starch turns to sugar, but bourbon is carb-free and sugar-free. So that the fact that it's made out of sugar cane predominantly, it doesn't have to mean anything as far as sugar content. The legs on this are, I mean, it's sticking to the glass, and I don't know if that's sugar content or if that's the alcohol. The proof on this Kraken rum is 94. Oh, all right. Well, I wouldn't have expected that. I'll leave the cap off because we're going to do something else with it here. Yeah, I mean, that was actually kind of tasty. It's got to be sugar. I don't know. I didn't look it up, but it's kind of sugary. It tastes good, though. So the other way that I know to have rum is on ice. Now, because I'm inexperienced with rum, and I'm not sure how it'll react to ice, I decided to do something different. And instead of an ice sphere, we're just going to do a couple simple cubes. Someday I'll have these cubes and they'll be clear because I got a new machine. Well, I will have a new machine. It's supposed to come in August, so I'm kind of excited about that. All right, so we're just gonna. Now you can use these in mixed drinks, of course. Rum is a big one in all your tiki drinks. Rum is a staple in those. Those tiki drinks they're rum, and there's like blue curacao that you put in, which looks like karaku, but it's curacao is how it's pronounced. Those, well, tiki drinks. You can put a little umbrella in it and maybe some fruit. And I mean, this Kraken is actually kind of tasty enough that you could drink it on its own. Again, it's really sweet. It's got to have added stuff to it. I don't know if it says on the bottle or not. While that's cooling down, we'll look. Now that's going to melt quick because there's a lot of surface area there. Oh, this print is really small. And it's in like some kind of weird script. Yeah, I'm not going to try to read that. That's insane. I'm sure it says something really important. All right, let's try it. It's a Kraken on ice. I mean, some of the flavors are muted, like what always happens when you cool it down, and maybe even dilute it some. I think I like it better neat, really. I mean, I'd like to try it in a mixed drink one of these times, but I know people like putting different things in it. Different sodas, like rum and Coke is a big one. So. But I don't have any of that in the house. The flavors are muted on ice, so it's okay. It's tasty, but I like it better neat. There's more flavor to it when it's neat. I didn't bring water down. I wasn't going to do all the water thing because it may be just different with rum. So, all right. So now we're going to get into the Bumbu. This is the rum that was recommended to me. I tried out the plantation rum from Jamaica, and the Applewood Estate, Apple something. And again, it was a little underwhelming. And I tried the 12-year, and it was okay. I had some rum when I was in Jamaica that I liked. I don't know what it was. they have their own state beer, which is Red Stripe, which tastes completely different in Jamaica than it tastes when you buy it in the U.S. I guarantee it. It's night and day difference. So the rum might be the same way. Appleton Estate is what it was. I liked it there, but I didn't care for it when I had it here. I don't know if there's a difference in what's there and what's here, like Red Stripe is. I don't know. And the coffees in Costa Rica are different than they are here. The Costa Ricans don't get the good stuff. We do. We do, and Denmark does. Those are the two biggest coffee drinking countries in the world, is us and Denmark. And I found that out while I was in Costa Rica touring coffee plantations. But they save some of it for Costa Rican tourism, but really, the locals there, they don't get the good stuff. We get the good stuff. So, all right, so Bumbu. Bumbu comes from the island of Barbados. Now, Barbados is an island that is not created from volcanic activity. It's actually kind of created from coral and coral reefs and things like that. So there's a lot of limestone in Barbados, which brings you a similarity to bourbon because it's the limestone water that they use in Barbados to make the rum. Just like limestone water from Kentucky is used to make in Kentucky bourbon. So so they have that natural ability to filter the water in Barbados for this rum, which is kind of cool. Now, this company has been around rum's been around for about 400 years, by the way. So this is a blend of sugar cane from across the West Indies. This one is called the Originals, distilled in small batches and blended by hand. Then this rum is aged up to 15 years in, we talked about this the other night, once used bourbon barrels. That's probably where it gets some of its color. There is some color and stuff added, but they claim that it's all natural. So that's good. There's nothing artificial that's in this. This distillery was founded in 1893, and since its founding has been able to operate for 120 continuous years. Right? So Bumbu, you may have never even heard of it, but it's been around a long time. I had never heard of it. Evidently, it's not exactly easy to find either. It doesn't come around very often, so people who see it want it and they grab it. So if you're into rum and you see a bottle of Bumbu, there's like 3 different ones, I think. Grab it. Okay. So the other thing that really makes this interesting is, of course, the bottle. Let's go over to the scene, shall we? This bottle, little cool photography there, a blend of black and white and color. Again, beautiful bourbon, all about the photography. So this bottle is kind of a work of art on its own. It's got a tarnished metal X. They say it's pewter right on the front, and I didn't take a picture of it, but I'll show it to you as best I can because I'll be out of focus. But it's got a map of the Caribbean across the back. It's not a very big map anyway, so. All right, let's bring it back. The cork is an old-fashioned, oversized cork, and by the way, it's natural, and it even has an X on the top, just like on the front. And you're supposed to be able to hear a really distinctive, oh my, here we go, pop. Yep. I guess it's supposed to do that every time you open the bottle. That's cool. I'm glad I was able to get that out. I was worried that I'd have to go with a corkscrew or something. It looked like it was really tight. So they recommend sipping Bumbu straight, but to also try it over ice or in your favorite cocktail. So we're going to go with right here. Go with a fresh glass and pour in some of the Bumbu. Just a little. just want to taste it. Oh, there's the map of Barbados or of the Caribbean, or Caribbean. Your choice in how you would have pronounced that. Yeah, so hand blended. Isn't that cute? All right. This is much different than the Kraken. It's got a nuttiness to it. It's still got a sweet nose. Now I did seek out a couple of expert opinions on the rum because I'm just not a rum drinker. I'm a bourbon drinker, and I'm not studying to be a rum steward. Which, by the way, there is a 5-day class for like $5,200 you can take at Moonshine University. That's not a paid advertisement. I'm just telling you. I'm not going to put that kind of money into rum at this point in my life. Maybe next year. Again, it's got a little sense of coconut to it. A little sense of toffee and maybe a little caramel. Where that had some cinnamon, this doesn't. I'm getting kind of a char smell, which probably comes from the barrel. And it's pleasant. It's almost like tobacco-y char, but it's sweet. Yeah, that's really smells fantastic. All right, let me give you some of the things that somebody else said. Drink Hacker says the nose is immediately unusual, with overtones of banana, caramel sauce, yeah, vanilla. I don't get the same type of vanilla off of this that I do off of bourbon, so I'm going to say no to that. And almonds. I told you it kind of smelled nutty, and almonds is what it did for me. Banana split. No. Cinnamon and nutmeg. Nah. I don't think so. Hey, Hing. On the class. Oh, no thanks on the class. Yeah, $5,200 for 5 classes. All right, so let's give this a little try, shall we? Mmm. Mm-hmm. That's really good. Woohoo! Proof is unknown. I want to put the cork on so I don't spill it. I don't know what the... Oh. It's written in the small print on the X. Jeez. I can't read it. My eyes are too bad. I can't read it. I'm going to have to Google it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to Google it. Hold on here. Bumbu original proof. Says it's 70 proof. That's low. I don't know what the regulations are for rum and what the proof can be. Everything else that we've tried has had to have a proof around 80 minimum. This is obviously a lot different, but I'll tell you, it doesn't matter. Hey, Aaron, how are you? We're doing rum. The thing about this is it's just darn tasty. It's complete. They consider this a semi-spiced rum. The Kraken here is a spiced rum, and it was very sweet. This is also very sweet. It doesn't have anything artificial. It's all natural added. They probably add a little color, a little sweetener to it. Some rums don't have the sweetener. The Appleton Estate that I had from Jamaica doesn't have any added sweeteners to it. Maybe that's why I didn't care for it. It just kind of was blah. This is a really low proof, which is surprising. But it's delicious. This Bumbu is really good. That's got all sorts of flavor to it. Goodness gracious. There's a lot going on in this glass. So Drink Hacker says, as spiced rums go, it's one of the most unique expressions I've ever encountered. Decidedly light on the spice notes, which results in a softer, more thoughtful rendition of the classic spirit. Ultimately, it feels like it's built to drink more like a dessert. I would agree with that. And less like a rough and tumble pirate grog. I told myself I was going to do rum tonight, and I wasn't going to do any pirate crap. I did wear a Caribbean-style shirt. Looks kind of rummy, but I'm not going to the pirate world. Without those harsh notes of dried spices, Bumbu lets a more natural, sweeter, fruitier, and elegant spirit to emerge. Yeah, lovely stuff. Good stuff. So, Got Rum. That seems to be a place where you could find some really good expert opinions on rum. They said, when I poured the rum in the glass, the aroma reminded me of bananas. Bananas Foster. Banana, lush, vanilla, cinnamon, and brown sugar. And it says a hint of char. Ha! Brown sugar? I'll agree with the brown sugar, although it's really minute. I'm getting coconut and nuttiness. Those almonds are really shouting out at me. On the palate, Got Rum says, as the rum hits the palate with the brown sugar and banana notes from the aroma, blends with a strong vanilla flavor. Vanilla may be just different in rum. I can agree, but I'm getting so many other things too. I do get the banana. The coconut is shouting at me, although it's not coconut in the sense of coconut. It's just a hint of it, a note of it. It's very sweet, sugary sweet, cereal sweet. It's very tasty though. In the baseline, blah, 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 allspice, cinnamon, orange peel, roasted walnuts, and anise with a quick pop of bitter tobacco leaf. I don't think it's bitter tobacco leaf. I think it's sweet tobacco leaf myself. They say it's got a lot going on, and I agree with that. I said that a minute ago. It was interesting to figure out where the rum flavors from maturation end and the added flavors begin. They consider this a spice-flavored rum hybrid. Then again, it's supposed to have rums in it up to 15 years. I like it. It's buttery. That's another thing I'm getting off it is butter. And the mouthfeel for a 70 proof is really quite good. Oops, could put the cork back on. Probably a good idea for safety. Just pour a little bit more so I can put some ice on it. I've still got one more I'm going to do, which I haven't told you about. It's very special to me. And there's a reason I'm saving it for last. I think this has got a decent amount of sugar in it. It's really holding onto the glass, and I know that's not the alcohol. All right. Hey, Lester. How you doing? We're doing rum. Rum. I'm being a rummy. Didn't they call somebody that in It's a Wonderful Life? Called somebody a rummy? All right. I gotta do Saturday nights more often. This is popular tonight. Just doing a couple of regular old ice cubes. I'm not doing the ice spheres because it's it's rum, and I'm not really acquainted with rum. And everything I know about rum is that you can use crushed ice in it, so. All right. Like I said, we got one more rum to do, and I'm not gonna put any ice in that. All right, so there's a lot more surface area of ice cubes. It's going to melt a lot faster, and that'll water down the drink a lot quicker, so I'm just going to go ahead and get to it. This is not your traditional rum. This isn't like, I don't know, what is it, Bacardi? Bacardi has a flavor all its own, and it's great for mixed drinks and not something that you necessarily want to drink neat. The notes from it being this Bumbu being neat are the exact same on ice, but I'm not I didn't leave it in there very long. So we tried the Kraken spiced rum, and we're trying this Bumbu now, which is kind of a semi-spiced rum, which is, if it's spiced, it's completely different than spiced rum. I've never had anything like this, and I really like it. As a matter of fact, if there was an eggnog, I'd be really tempted to put this in it. I would use the spiced rum as well. I've had some different, like Captain Morgan's got a spiced rum that I've used in eggnog, and it's decent. But this scene, I think that this would complement eggs for eggnog just a little bit better. I don't know, maybe not. It's worth a shot. The ice cube shifted on me. All right, so we tried the Kraken, which is a spiced rum, and I like it. It's sugary. The Bumbu is also sugary. But now I want to try one more. This is going to be a short one tonight. I need, Tom's talking. Need some 151. I know, I needed that tonight, actually. I was going to make, and I forget what it's called all of a sudden. I was going to make this additive. Starts with a T. That's all I can remember. But I was going to make an additive that goes into a cocktail that I'm going to do on Thursday, or was going to do on Thursday. I can't get it here quick enough, and it was going to be too expensive to have it shipped. But it's a way of creating a syrup of some sort that uses high proof, even like moonshine, up to 190 proof alcohol, and then also uses sea salt and peppercorns. And the idea is that you're going to end up with a salt and pepper. Don't remember what it was called. But there's a specific drink that I wanted to make on Thursday that uses this. But I don't have any 151, and I don't have any 190 proof moonshine, and you can't get 190 proof moonshine in Ohio anyway. So I won't be doing that. I'm going to come up with something else to do with the Old Forester. This is what we're doing on Thursday. Next Thursday, Old Forester 100 proof. So we'll be back on the regular schedule for this one next Thursday. All right, so I've teased you long enough. It's time to bring out the very special rum, and I'm using a very special glass. I love this little smoked old-fashioned glass, rocks glass that I found. Unavailable anymore. You can't just buy this. I found this with a specialty store. I got 4 of them, so I'm excited about it. I protect them with my life. So this rum, the reason it's special to me is because it's generally unavailable. This rum is Havana Club rum. This came from Cuba, and everybody knows Cuban rum, Cuban cigars. They just have this allure to them because they're forbidden, right? Well, in the short time that Cuba was more open to American visits, a friend of mine had some work to do, and they went to Cuba to do the work. And he thought of me while he was there. This has been, 5 years ago, maybe more. Anyway, he went to Cuba, and he was thinking of me, and he purchased this bottle of Havana Club rum. And this, I think it's a pint. It's 35 centiliters? Is that a thing? Yeah, I don't know. But I want to say it's like a pint or close to it. Anyway, this is as far as I can tell, this is like Castro's estate rum. And this cost $1. He bought this for me for $1. And I would say, look at how much is out of that in 5 years. I don't drink this because it's kind of prized. The fact that he would bring this back for me, and the fact that I may never get another bottle of this, I tend to treat it special. And because it's World Rum Day, I want to treat myself special. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Just that little taste. Just that little bit. it's been a long time since I've even had any of this. I've kept it hidden because I didn't want anybody else to want it because this is special to me. And this is one of those few bottles that's for me, and I'm not going to share it. But I'll share the experience with you. So if you get the opportunity to pick up some of this isn't even the best. This is, like I said, it's $1 for what, a pint? And this is the Añejo Blanco, and this is like the bottom of the stock. This is it's I saw, yeah, it's 80 proof. So I mean, they've got a lot of different ones in Cuba, but this makes me happy. All right, I'm giddy just getting to drink this because the friend is a good friend, and he thought of me and brought me this back. So it's important. My gosh, that's good. Of the spiced rum that is the Kraken. I can't help myself but be like Liam Neeson. The Kraken. And the Bumbu. This is by far the tastiest rum I've ever had. It's real. It's delicious. God. I would like to do some traveling and see if I can find another bottle of this because I do want to drink this more often. I just really, really, really like it. And maybe it's just because of where it came from. You know, that a friend brought it for me and it just means a lot to me. So, but gosh, is it good. Oh man. It's not spiced. It's just Blanco rum. The same type of rum that you'd get if you'd get Paramount or the other one I said, the 151. What is that one? I forget. Anyway, I'm not a big rum drinker. I can't remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I said it a little while ago, now it's gone. Hey, Mac, how are you? We're just getting to the end of this. This is not going to be a long one. We're doing rums. I was just telling, we started off, Mac, with the Kraken. The Kraken. And it's good. It's fine. It's tasty. It's sugary. It'd be all right in drinks and stuff, but it's okay neat. I like it neat better than on ice. Then we did the Bumbu. The Bumbu is a product of Barbados, and it has a completely different profile than this spiced rum. It's nutty and coconutty and hits of banana and char, and it's just very mild, and it's only 70 proof, where the Kraken is 94 proof. The Bumbu is only 70 proof, so really mild, but very, very tasty. Nutty, almonds, hazelnut, just really tasty. And now we're wrapping it up with a bit of me being emotional over Havana Club. This is an actual Cuban rum that somebody bought for me when they were in Cuba doing some work. And it's, I'm even savoring this little glass of it because it's so stinking good. All right, for you, I'll do another one. I lied, that was for me. Golly, you know, I almost want to pour this last sip back in, but that would be gross. And it's here, so I might as well enjoy it, right? But then once I enjoy it, once I've had this sip, then it's gone, and I'm not going to want to pour anymore. That's all I've gone through in like 5 years, just that little bit. So good. I want a big bottle of it. I want a gallon of it. I would drink this often if I had that much, if I had access to it. So I know that Cuba's a bad place, and I know that it's a communist country. But for the sake of us, really, can we open up the trade for just the rum? Cigars I don't care about. I know people do. I don't smoke. I'm allergic to smoke. I tried cigars. It leaves a coating on my tongue. I can't taste anything anyway. So I've bought Cuban cigars when I was in Costa Rica. We bought some Cuban cigars while we were there and packaged them as if they were a product of Portugal, so we could bring them back into the country. Shh. It's true. And then I never smoked a single one of them because I don't smoke. But I have them. All right. So anyway, this is Cuban rum. I think we should be allowed to trade in that. And maybe Kentucky would like trading their bourbon money. Well, all right, one more. Just savoring it. The Cuban rum, the Blanco. Again, this is the bottom of the barrel. This is the least expensive, least sought after Cuban rum in this line, and it's delicious. It's just flavorful and buttery and just. I mean, I can't even describe the flavors. I've had 3 different rums tonight, and they're all so different. And this one is just so different, and it's just so good. Just the right amount of sweetness, not too much. Just so good. So I just wanted to celebrate National Rum Day with you. This is also National Mojito Day. We are not celebrating National Mojito Day because I don't want to. I wanted to celebrate Rum Day with you. And we'll continue to do this. There'll be different holidays on the calendar that will continue to come back and do some silly things and enjoy ourselves. And this is just a special thing. We will come back on Thursday with the regularly scheduled Bourbcast. We're going to do Old Forester 100. That's coming up this next Thursday at 7:30, and we are going to combine this with a cocktail. We're going to move out of the basement and back up to the upstairs, and we'll get out the set, the mixing set and the bar set and all the stuff that I've got, and give Old Forester its due. I don't know what cocktail I'm going to do yet. We're going to do something. I haven't decided yet. But this is the bottle, not bottled in bond. I'm sorry. It is 100 proof, but it's not bottled in bond. The Old Forester. This is not expensive. It's sub $30. So we'll do this on Thursday, and in the meantime, do share this and tell people about it if you have a good time like I do. Let people know that we're here and that you enjoy it, and I enjoy the fact that you come here and watch my silliness as we talk about these different things. The star of the show tonight was the Bumbu, because that's the one we really wanted to focus on. The bottle is just stinking gorgeous. I just love this bottle. It's just beautiful. That's evidently pewter on the front, and it's got a real cork. It's not, a fake cork. It's just, it's actually a really good rum. It was recommended to me, and I'm glad it was. Very, very tasty. I will buy more of this. There's several different versions of Bumbu, and I like this one. I'll get another one, a different type, and try it sometime as well. The Kraken, it's okay. It's tasty. It'd be good in drinks. All these are good for tiki drinks. They're all different. They're all different. There's nothing similar about any of them. This one's much more nutty. This one's much more sweet, sugary, coconutty, banana-y. Just a lot of different things happening in here. But this is a complex flavor here at the Bumbu. For a low proof, it's only 70 proof. Very, very good. Very, very good. So, hey, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I didn't really have much of an agenda. I knew I wanted to do the Bumbu, and I did a little bit of research on that, but I just wanted to have a little bit of fun and drink a little rum and celebrate the day. We'll keep you up to date on other holidays that are on the way. Hopefully they won't sneak up on me like this one did. I wasn't even paying attention, and I was on social media, and somebody said Happy Rum Day. I'm like, oh, wow. So I pulled out the Bumbu and got to it. And you should too. This is actually really tasty. If you like rums, even if you don't like rums, like Fees was watching, and Fees doesn't like rum, you might want to try the Bumbu. It's not like anything else. And for that matter, neither is the Kraken. It's not like those other ones. The Paramount and the... I forget the damn name of it. That's funny that I can't remember it. I'll Google it. Rum, 151. Bacardi. Why can't I remember Bacardi? Because I don't drink rum. Anyway, Bacardi was the one I was thinking of. So, but they're all different. There's just something different about all of them. Paramount and Bacardi probably have more in common because they're mass manufactured. This is it's just elegant. It's aged in up to 15 years in used bourbon barrels. It's just actually quite tasty. So check them out online. They're at Bumbu, Bumbu, and just learn a little bit about it. And if you get the opportunity to pick some up, I would encourage it. I think it's really good. I like it a lot better than that Jamaican Estate rum, the Appleton. Not a lot of flavor there. Did what I needed to as far as giving me a little bit of a jump, but this has got a lot more flavor. Very, 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 very good. So I'll recommend it to you, just as it was recommended to me. So again, thank you, folks, for joining me out of out of rotation on a Saturday night as we celebrate World Rum Day. You guys have yourselves, and gals, have yourselves a fantastic what's left of your weekend. And we'll see you on Thursday with Old Forester 100 proof.